What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and we are going to answer the age-old question. And I am with a special guest. We are with John. Hey, John. and John, where'd you come from?
My mother.
Just came from his mother. You see the back of his tag? You see his license plate thing? California. John rode in from California. He's currently on the 20-day, his 20th day of a 40-day trip?
Probably.
However long it takes him. It took him 20 days to get here, so probably 20 days to get back. And John, so we want to answer that age. Okay, here's the age-old question. Okay, you know what? First of all, let's start the way we should have started. John, you got a Bible verse for us?
You do the first one, I'll do the second part.
All right, we did not prepare a Bible verse for this one, so we're going to bust out the old John 3:16. I got the 16. He's going to get the 17. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. John, hit it.
God did not come into this world to condemn the world, but that the world through Him would be saved.
All right. Let's take a right. Let's take a right. Now, John's got a pretty, John, how many miles have you been doing a day on this trip? These are our tank straps. What we do is we run them along the lower fork tubes, especially the Harley Davidsons, a very strong piece, and then the suspension gets to kind of bounce around as it wants to. You can see with two straps, I'm shaking the bike, it's moving the trailer and my truck. This thing's not going anywhere.
Between 2 and 500 a day.
2 and 500 a day. That's pretty impressive miles. And now there's a lot of guys out there who would say, "Oh, Kawasaki Vulcan, that's not a very big bike." What would you have to say about that? It's got some noise.
It's big enough.
There you go, people. It's big enough. I think they're great bikes. I think the size is great, and I think they have plenty of power. Now, obviously, if you want to play the power game, then there's never enough power.
Right.
And you always need more power. You know, I mean, I've been on, brand new Hayabusas, S1000 RRs, and I'm like, yeah, I can supercharge this. You know what I mean? That makes sense. But realistically, it was enough. But for what you're doing, you're just cruising around. Hey, John, come up here on my left. Let me get some good camera footage of you. All right, so now that you're an experienced long distance rider, you have any advice for these young guys or new riders out there, or people who've been riding for a long time but have not ever done a big trip? What's the biggest biggest shock of doing a big trip like that?
Trying to miss the rain. I don't know. There was no shock. I've been enjoying the whole thing.
I mean, what? I'm gonna take a right here. What? So nothing unexpected, or nothing that oh, I thought it was gonna be like this, or it's more like this, or
no. Actually, it's all been super enjoyable.
Your next trip, are you going to do it on a Vulcan 900, or you think you might step up to something bigger? Or is Vulcan 900 the epitome of motorcycle riding?
It is the epitome of motorcycles.
I thought so. I thought so. Man, that's a good bike. This is some good footage. If you want to steal this footage for your own videos,
I don't know.
This is pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, this is a great ride.
You got some pasture next to you.
Looks great.
Now I noticed, and you're really just fighting all the critics out there. You are not rocking a windshield.
No windshield.
That's pretty awesome. I think windshields are super dumb.
Throw it in the ditch and come by and get it later?
Yeah, but I know a lot of guys like them. And I feel like you're missing out, especially if you're riding like this and you're not going. I mean, we're going 40 miles an hour. We're going whatever the speed limit is, and you don't get that wind in your chest.
It'd be a whole different kind of ride.
It'd be a different type of ride. It's more like a ride in a car or a slingshot.
Yeah.
So where are all the places you've been?
Oh wow.
You've been stopping at for getting food. And do you recommend any good? Recommend any good truck stops or?
One of my favorite places is the Cracker Barrel.
I love me some Cracker. It's not a road trip unless you stopped at Cracker Barrel like 5 times.
I think I've hit 3 already.
Yeah. That's awesome. So is Pennsylvania the greatest state that you've been at?
Oh yes, Sean, it's the most wonderful place I've ever been.
I knew it. I knew it.
I don't know how you could beat this.
Well, joke's on you. Pennsylvania's not actually a state. It's considered a commonwealth, which no one has any idea what that means.
Is that? But that's not very common, is it?
It's no. There's like 3 other states out there, or that they're actually not states, but they're a commonwealth. And for the life of me, I don't know what that means.
Has nothing to do with wealth.
No, yeah. It definitely doesn't. I think Pennsylvania as a state is doing financially bad.
They couldn't afford to be a state.
Yeah, exactly.
They went to the bank and they said no.
Hey, let's hear what that horn sounds like. Oh, yeah. Hell, let me try mine. Mine sounds even better.
Better than what?
Nothing. Better than nothing, I guess.
Better than nothing.
So you've done almost 3,500. Let's take a right here. You've done 3,500 miles on that bike in the past 20 days. That's more riding. That's more miles than some guys have done in their entire lifetime, but they've owned bikes for like decades.
Well, most of your bikes don't have that many miles on them, do they?
Nah, a lot of them don't. Yeah, a lot of them. This bike only has 3,100 miles.
There you go.
And it's a 2013.
This has 2,600, and it's an 07.
Oh, wait. That has 2,600 miles?
I'm sorry, 26,000.
Oh, right. I was thinking, something's not adding up if you just did 3,500 miles.
It's okay, I'm old.
Yeah, that's a good-looking bike. So why did you choose the Kawasaki Vulcan 900?
I was not looking for one, but I saw the price, and he was close on Craigslist, and I just went and looked at it and paid cash right there.
Wow, cash. You're a baller. Stacks on the table.
Yeah. And I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, they're sweet bikes. What other bikes were you looking at when you were looking to buy? And you were looking to buy for a trip like this, right?
Well, I've had Honda previously, still have one, but I was looking at a mid-range, 1,200, 1,300, somewhere in there for a Honda.
Oh, like a VTX
right.
1300 or something like that.
That would have been the biggest one, but this was so cheap, I grabbed it.
That's awesome. Okay, so how much was that bike?
2,900.
Whoa! So for 2,900 bucks and maybe a couple $100 just for a couple little accessories and stuff like that, have you had any issues with that bike on the whole trip?
Nope, I just had to do regular kind of maintenance, the valve adjustment, and that's about it.
Oh, you did a valve adjustment before you rode or during the ride?
Well, I waited. You're supposed to do it at 15,000, and I bought the bike with 14, and I waited till about 20 before the trip, and then I got it.
Oh, so you put a good 5,000. You were riding the bike a lot. Was that to prepare yourself mentally for the ride?
Sorry?
Was that to prepare yourself mentally for the ride?
I don't seem to prepare myself mentally for anything.
Nice. You just gotta shut it off.
When you retire, you don't think anymore. You don't need to.
So, Have you been riding a lot your whole life? Or are you kind of getting into riding?
I skipped a few years. I bought my first bike in 1976. And I still have it.
That's your Honda 550?
But I skipped about 20 years there with home life and kids and stuff. The wives, they don't like you riding bikes sometimes, so.
Sometimes wives don't like it.
I don't have that problem anymore.
Right.
I didn't ask for it, but it turned out all right.
We're gonna roll up to this guy. I'm gonna hop on the left side, you hop on the right side.
The bob and weave.
The old bob and weave.
Ooh, nice smell. I love it.
Yeah, that's manure. It smells like
Yes, it is. I love it.
So, I think we can put this one to rest.
Yep.
The Kawasaki 900 Vulcan is absolutely a great bike for an adult to ride on the highway across.
What? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
To ride across the country.
Going here?
We go straight. We're going straight. We'll wrap it up. Yeah, that's a good looking bike. I see you got some soft bags on there and that seat thing, and you got your phone. Do you have a phone thing that you plug your phone into up
Just
on that
for
front thing?
charging.
Where do you put your phone? Oh,
yeah, or in my pocket.
Oh, okay. Did you race anyone while you were on your way to Pennsylvania?
What happened?
Did you race anybody? Did some other riders come up to you and they're like, I want to race, and then you race?
I told myself I wouldn't go over 85, so there wasn't a lot of racing, but a little.
So, and how many times have you broken that promise to yourself?
Next question,
stop.
Right?
So where are you going next?
Indiana.
Oh, so you're done going east.
I hit the water. I went all the way. I was right next to it when I went through like DC and around there.
Yeah, all right. I guess that counts.
Baltimore.
Yeah, did you drive through Baltimore?
I think there's the circles that go around it, so real close to the center.
Yeah. Baltimore's the worst anyway. Nobody likes it. Alright, well that wraps up this dual test drive. Thanks for, I appreciate you driving 20 days and 3,500 miles just to do this one video. That means a lot to me and all the people watching.
You're welcome.
Do you have your own YouTube channel you'd like to plug? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram?
I'll start one when I get back, obviously.
Snapchat, Periscope.
Oh, whatever all that crap is. I don't know.
All that stuff.
I know I watch YouTube.
Yeah.
That's how I found Sean.
Yep. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Hey John, you wanna wrap things up? You wanna say the closing statement?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're riding unless it's a bike. But the most important thing is where you're going. And with who.
Absolutely. Alright, we're gonna take a right here. Sorry about that. Almost killed him. Alright guys, we'll see you guys later.
On this?
What's up guys, Sean here from Srkcycles, and thanks for watching the video. Click here to subscribe, click here to see more content, and as always, check out the description box to see our latest inventory and our killer deals, to see how to win a free motorcycle, and also to see our latest bikes and beards gear. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.